it's that time of the year again to take a look at the performance of the various sectors. So tonight, we begin with the judiciary. As 2025 draws to a close, the Nigerian judiciary stands at a historic crossroad. From landmark judgment on the declaration of state of emergency in River State to terrorism charges against Mr. Nnamdi Kanu and the surge in Supreme Court productivity, 2025 has been a year of both institutional growth and intense public scrutiny. It was the first full year under the substantive leadership of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Kudirat Kikere Ekun. Our correspondent Emanuela Ekele reports.
Over the past year, Nigeria's legal system has undergone a significant transformation through a series of landmark judgments that have not only reinterpreted existing laws, but also reshaped the boundaries of civil liberties, electoral integrity, and institutional accountability. It was also saddled with the responsibility of upholding the rule of law, despite its scrutiny by Nigerians. But the year was not without drama. Several suits challenged the constitutionality of President Tinubu's declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State in March 2025, questioning its legality and impact on the nation's democracy. However, the Supreme Court ruled on December 15 that the president had the powers to declare a state of emergency in any part of the country to foster the breakdown of law and order, and also to suspend elected officials within a set time frame. The Apex Court also affirmed the death sentence passed on Miriam Sanda for the death of her husband in 2017, though the president had earlier granted her pardon and commuted her sentence to 12 years imprisonment. Lawsuits arose from internal party democracy, including a case by aggrieved PDP members seeking to stop the party's 2025 convention due to alleged rule violations. Two groups got conflicting rulings from courts of coordinate jurisdiction in the matter, which is expected to shape the political scene in 2026. The Nnamdi Kanu IPOB case got an accelerated hearing this year, with significant focus on the admissibility of evidence, the legality of IPOB's prescription, and Kanu's constitutional rights.
I'm asking a very simple question. No, wait, please, look, this is Supreme Court. This Supreme Court here. Hold on a second. I said, hold on. Let me please your lordship, please.
Judgment was delivered on November 20, where he was found guilty of terrorism and sentenced to life imprisonment at a Sokoto prison. There were other terrorism-related cases, though none have completed judicial process. A major development saw the UK Supreme Court rule in Nigeria's favor regarding the P&ID gas contract dispute, setting aside the award due to alleged fraud.
Daily processes.
The Chief Justice of Nigeria emphasized urgent reforms, including digitizing court processes and increasing judicial personnel to curb corruption and improve efficiency. The judiciary faced intense scrutiny and calls for internal reforms to restore public trust, with legal experts highlighting issues like funding and the conduct of officials.
The public increasingly measures
efficiency was the watchword this year, as Justice Kikere Ekun reviewed at the 2025-2026 legal year ceremony that the Supreme Court delivered 369 judgments, a nearly 50% increase over the previous year. The court also cleared a massive backlog, considering over 2,200 motions and appeals. This became a possibility as the Apex Court reached its full constitutional complement of 21 justices. The internal cleansing remained a priority. The NJC recommended the compulsory retirement of at least 10 judges this year and issued warnings to several others for various degrees of misconduct. Legal practitioners are calling for stronger implementation of laws that will drive meaningful reforms in Nigeria's criminal justice system and ensure the swift dispensation of justice.
As a matter of necessity, the Foundation routinely considers the state of the existing laws governing the powers and functions of all relevant criminal justice institutions, such as the Nigerian Police and all law enforcement agencies operating in Nigeria. We also consider the performance of the law courts with criminal jurisdiction.
With 2026 in view, the focus remains on building a confident judiciary, which is a theme of this year's All Nigerian Judges Conference under a new leadership, with a clear and consistent message of fairness, professionalism, and free from external influence. Emmanuela Ekele, Channels Television News.